Now, hang on a second. Did you hear the door go? I promise that's the last one. I'm drawing a line under it. But that must be our next story. Reporter Sophie Montague's in St Neots finding out more about a campaign that hopes to make shopping easier for people with disabilities. It's called Project Doorbell. Good morning, Sophie.
Good morning, Dotty. Sorry, I know you said that was the last doorbell, but unfortunately I had to get one in there. It's always such a flurry of excitement, isn't it, when the doorbell goes? Is it a parcel? Is it your friend popping round? Or like me, is it your neighbour saying you've left your bins out for too long? Well, I'm here in St Neots at FBI, which is floored by Ian, because Access in St Neots has brought 10 wireless doorbells and window stickers to assist businesses in being more accessible. Now, this morning I am joined by Liz and Ian. Liz, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Now, you've started giving out these doorbells to businesses. What is the idea behind this?
Okay, so it's called Project Doorbell. I originally thought of it because there's a lot of shops in St Neots that aren't accessible at all, whether it's because they can't make changes due to the size of the shop or because they just haven't thought about whether they're accessible or not. So I decided that 10 was a nice round number to start with and see how people would respond. And they've responded really well. It just involves a wireless doorbell that's installed by us, outside, and a window sticker to say that it's for disabled access. So people don't get confused with other doorbells as well. So it's really, just to bring awareness as well, but to help anyone with any access issues, not just wheelchair users, but anyone who can't manage steps to get into a shop. So yes.
And if the shop isn't accessible because it's too small or because of the structure, because obviously we're in St Neots and the buildings are quite old, is there another way that the doorbells do help those people with access needs?
Yeah, so one of the shops that I've done it for is a very, very small shop, very narrow door, so you can't physically get in there even if they were to create access. So the good thing is that you can, with that shop, they're aware of their access needs, so they have a website where you can order things on, collect it from the door once you ring the bell, and then you can pay at the door as well. So it enables you to have a similar experience to going into the shop, but just from the door, and it's really like handy as well, so I love it. It's really working as well. Yeah.
I really love it too. Now, I did say I was at Floored by Ian, FBI. I love that name, such a great term. And there is a plethora of different flooring, carpets, we've got antique or laminate, lots of different things. And I'm actually joined by Ian because, Liz, you turned up to Floored by Ian and you were hit with a surprise, weren't you?
Yeah, I came to kind of bring a doorbell, and Ian said that that they kind of built a ramp, and I thought, well, where on earth would that be? Because I know from the outside of the building. And then he opened the side door, and there was this amazing ramp there, and I was like, wow, this is incredible. And being inside as well means that it's also weatherproof, so that's another good point. But yeah, I hadn't hinted, I hadn't done anything, and it was a lovely surprise. So yeah, super grateful.
And when you saw that, what did it really mean to you?
It meant that somebody cared, somebody thought about whether they're accessible or not, and that, yeah, you felt included, which quite often you don't. If you see a shop that's not accessible, you think, oh, they don't want our custom. But yeah, it was really, really amazing and just, yeah, really unexpected. But yeah, it means now that anyone with any kind of access needs can come into the shop itself, so you're not having to be on the doorstep or online or on the phone, which is amazing. So yeah.
Making things more accessible for people is just fantastic, and we need more people like you, Ian. Ian, what was the inspiration behind the ramp?
It's just doing the right thing. You know, if you can make somebody's life a bit easier, why not?
Were you looking forward to having Liz at the shop and showing off the ramp?
Yeah. I'd heard Liz on the radio locally, and I thought, well, you know, our shop has got 2 massive steps out the front. Did approach the council, but they said that we can't do anything, sorry. So I thought, well, maybe we can, you know, and I think if a small business like us can do it, then there's no excuse for anyone, really. Just do it.
Just do it. I completely agree with you. And Liz, you were one of our Make a Difference Awards finalists, weren't you, for Good Neighbour? How did that feel?
Oh, amazing. Like, completely overwhelming, I suppose. It's not expected at all, and just really nice to meet other people and connecting. Even afterwards, now I'm in contact with a couple of the people in it as well, because we all have very similar goals and ideas of how to improve things. And it was just really lovely to be included in something like that. So
Giving people access is the way to go, Dotty. Thank you so much. And no more doorbells from now on. You can let your dogs out.
Yes, I think we've got to draw a line under it somewhere, haven't we, Sophie? Thank you very much, our reporter Sophie Montague at Flawed by Ian, with Ian McLachlan and local access campaigner Liz Owen in St Neots Town Centre. Just to remind you, we have a fairly significant incident going on one of our key routes.